Hello everybody and welcome to the Graveyard Arena. My name is Bull at Bon Awesome, episode 87 of Tombstone TV. And this is the Debutamte Brawl number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy to announce that this man has resigned here for Season 3 of Tombstone TV and Championship Wrestling Series. Major attraction is here. He's the inaugural Heavyweight World Champion here, CWS. Making his way to the ring here with a win-loss record of 18 wins and 6 losses. That's right, he's got a 3-to-1 win-to-loss ratio, and this is his 25th ranked singles matchup. The longest reigning Heavyweight World Champion of all time here in CWS. Stand at full attention. Major attraction is here. And who is his opponent going to be? Who's making their debut here at the Debutamte Brawl 3? In our opening contest, it's that's Generally Good. Generally Good is here, ladies and gentlemen. Major attraction. Used to work for this man. Rumor has it he taught him everything he knows. Long time friends, sometimes rivals. Two men this passionate. You're gonna have conflict between them. My God, ladies and gentlemen, Generally Good is here in the Graveyard Arena. How will Major Attraction react to being opposite this man inside in our squared circle? He looks like he's seen a ghost. Generally Good, stony faced and the size of this man. Major Attraction takes him down with a clothesline. Ground and pound opens here from Major Attraction. Off the ropes, and that splash. All the body weight of Major Attraction across the chest of Generally Good. Major not taking any chances here, just dominating his former friend. And both men go for the clothesline, and Generally Good was just quicker on that exchange. He knocked him down with that good clothesline. And now Major cranking at the head of his former friend, his mentor. And now from the second rope, Major measuring Generally. Double axe sandals from the top, and he took him down. And folks, we've got the one. And that's it, a kick out at 1. Generally Good is still in this one. Major scoops him up on a big sidewalk slam, taking his opponent down. Off the ropes, and that Major leg drop connects, and this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Major Attraction putting his former friend down. Or are they still friends? What will this mean for the relationship going forward, folks? These guys are former tag team champions in multiple independent promotions. They have been rivals and good friends. What's that relationship gonna look like here in CWS? It wasn't a bad debut. In fact, it was Generally Good. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got tag team action coming up next on Tombstone TV. What an opening contest we just had, and folks, our second bout of tonight's show is our first tag team matchup of Season 3. Introducing the team of the Great Danes. We saw Casper Dane in action just last week, ladies and gentlemen, where he debuted against one half of the CWS Men's Tag Team Champions. He debuted against Bruce Manor, and today, folks, his brother Peter Dane makes his debut here in CWS. This is going to be a tag team matchup. After last week's victory, Bruce Wayne told Casper, go get him, go get your brother, I'll get mine, and we can run this thing back 2-on-2 style. And folks, Denmark's own, the Great Danes are here. Casper in the white, Peter Dane in the black. And tonight, folks, they have the honor and privilege of being part of the first tag team matchup of Season 3 of Championship Wrestling Series. And of course, folks, who would they be against? Well, we told you last week, folks, and here they come into the Graveyard Arena. The camera pans, and here they are, the CWS Men's Tag Team Champions of the world, Bruce and Wayne Manor and Bad Manners, making their way to the ring here on tonight's Tombstone TV at Debutante Brawl 3. And folks, I'm really happy to have Bad Manners here. We knew, of course, that Bruce had resigned. He was here last week, but seeing Wayne Manor alongside his brother, folks, absolutely fantastic. I hope they fixed that. His cape is whipped all the way around to the front. That's odd. New game, new glitches, huh? And it looks like Casper Dane is going to start this thing off against Bruce Manor. The singles match from last week, and folks, Bruce immediately making the tag and Wayne Manor getting into the ring, and folks, what the heck? My God, a package pile driver, and he scooped him up into a suplex, and look at this for some double team offense. Bad Manners, these Dark Knights themselves, the tag team champs, the two-time tag team champions. My God, big Uranagi from Casper Dane. And oh my God, look at the quickness. Moonsault from the top rope, that springboard up. These two teams are going to revolutionize tag wrestling here in CWS as Peter getting his hands on Wayne. Casper looking for a pinfall attempt here. We got the one-run. We got a kick up before the count of 2. Casper Dane's going to have to do more than that, but he launches himself to the outside. Wayne sidesteps it. Casper lands hard and eats a clubbing blow to the top of his head. Straight right hand kick to the midsection and a European uppercut. You don't get to be two-time tag team champions here in CWS by missing all of the tricks. Oh, look at that. Leaps into the air and drops a knee across the face, and he goes for the elbow. This time Casper avoids and drop kicks the face of Wayne Manor. Casper Dane, can he back up to his feet, locking up with Wayne and dragging him back into the ring so this matchup can continue. Casper sliding back into the ring, and the tag is made. Bruce runs in, running DDT, takes Casper down and off the ropes. That run and splash attack. Casper might want to tag to the much fresher man. Peter's not been legally tagged into this one, and this is technically his debut matchup. Bruce Manor stomping Casper face first into the flat of that mat, and just like that, I think the Danes are in trouble here, folks. Bruce makes the tag. Wayne's in the ring, leaps up, and my goodness! Look at that cutter. Wayne's wrapped him up. Could it be, folks, that in the first tag match and in Peter Dane's debut that he doesn't get tagged into the matchup at all? Bad Manners have isolated this new team. Bruce locking in a choke. Casper escapes the hold. Oh, looking to go to that corner one more time. but Bruce drops him with a big backbreaker. Casper, you need to tag out from the top. Casper's in a world of hurt. Top rope drop kick. And Bruce from the top with that swan time bomb dive. And Peter getting in to break up the count. You're not ending my debut matchup without me getting tagged in. He's got to be thinking that as Casper gets whipped into the wrong part of town. It's like he's down a dark alley. And the Dark Knight 7 measured. Double super kick. And that's it, folks. Peter's not even going to make it into the matchup. My goodness. What a dominant display from the tag team champions. 14th tag team win, folks, in their 27th tag team matchup. And can you believe it? Peter Dane didn't even get tagged in. And folks, I don't know if you heard that, but Peter Dane just came over to my desk right now, and he's challenged Wayne Manor to a one-on-one matchup next week. It's going to take him weeks to debut at this point. Peter Dane, Wayne Manor, that match has just been made official. And I am looking forward to seeing that one, folks. Peter yet to make his debut. What a strange situation, folks. Don't go anywhere, we've got more action coming up next on Tombstone TV. Our third matchup is about to start here on Tombstone TV, and what a strange night of action we've had for you tonight. The debut, of course, of General Lee Good, and then Peter Dane's debut that wasn't. And folks, look at this! Representing the Cosmic Alliance, he has re-signed. He's back here exclusively for Season 3. Can ya believe it, folks? Making his way to the ring for his 14th singles matchup in CWS with 9 wins and 4 losses. This is Moonbeam Originales. And Moonbeam is here, folks. He has competed previously for the CWS Men's Tag Team Championships, for the World's Heavyweight Championship. He has main evented pay-per-view events, and folks, here he is representing CWS, coming up against some Debutante. We saw his tag partner and stablemate last week in action. We saw the man that they call Ozone, the man that Gravity did not remember. He was at Debutamte Brawl 2 last week in a losing effort against the debuting Bernard Starr of the team Aerospace. I wonder, is that at all relevant for what's about to transpire here tonight? And folks, I know that music. And here he is, the tag team partner of Bernard Starr. This is Landon D. Moon, representing the team of Aerospace. And folks, this is an American sensation. Landon D. Moon, his parents worked at NASA. And here he is after joining the Irish space agency Aerospace. Bernard Starr, folks, was one of few debutantes who picked up the victory last week. Ed Chef, another, and Wolf Prince is another. But technically, folks, Wolf Prince wasn't supposed to have a match last week. If you remember, it was Drake Fortune was supposed to be in the main event against Tierna and Oak. And before the matchup even started, Wolf Prince attacked Drake backstage, stealing his debut. And folks, Drake has actually announced he's going to be debuting tonight instead. And folks, he has challenged Wolf Prince to a singles matchup. The undefeated Wolf Prince going up against the undefeated and debuting Drake Fortune. That matchup's coming up later on tonight here at the Debutante Brawl. Moonbeam Originalis now throwing Landon around the ring. And folks, this guy showing his size and his dominance here. Drops the elbow across the back. And another elbow, this time across the chest. Folks, I'm happy to announce that a few champions will be on the show later tonight as well. I won't announce. I'll let it be a mystery. I hope you guys stick around to see who has resigned, who is back, and if they actually look remotely like they did last season. And the titles will be here, and folks, it's a stacked show, let me tell you that, brother. The original Moonbeam of the Cosmic Alliance bouncing the head of Landon D. Moon off that turnbuckle post. And tossing him, oh my god, just throwing the man around on the outside, and Landon might just want to stand on just stay outside, get counted out at this point. It might be easier than going one-on-one with Moonbeam Originalis. And folks, for those of you who do not know, we are a week and a bit away from Wrestlefest 2, the first pay-per-view of Season 3. We are Tombstone TV. This is the Debutante Brawl. CWS is the name of the channel. Subscribe to support. It's where the best virtual wrestlers virtually wrestle. And Moonbeam just drops Landon. We got the 1, we got the 2, and Landon kicking out at 2. Drops the elbow across the chest. Moonbeam Originalis. Oh, the clothesline doesn't take him down. The right hand to the midsection, and Landon stands still. The crowd are loud and proud to be here at the Debutante Brawl 3, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these guys in this massive power exchange. Clothesline takes him down. Clothesline again, and he drops him. Landon with a big corner splash. Off the ropes he goes. Moonbeam misses, and Landon clotheslines him, takes him down, kicks back up to his feet, and drops the elbow. And over the top he goes. Landon with the crossbody assault over the top rope and outside to the ground, dropping the elbow. Moonbeam might have taken Landon D. Moon a little bit too lightly, folks. Much like Ozone took Bernard Starr a little too lightly last week. Landon goes behind, and he goes for, oh no, Moonbeam gets out, scoops him up, what's that, gee, what in the galaxy was that? Moonbeam Originalis, choking, cranking at the head here of Landon, and slamming the head of Landon the Moon onto the flat of that thin pad of the outside that protects our virtual athletes from the virtual concrete below. Landon gets, oh my god! That variation of the cosmic collision, and Landon is down. Moonbeam Originalis, just take the count out, sir. You have done it. Here is your winner. Moonbeam Originalis getting his 10th victory here in ranked singles action. And so far, folks, none of the debutantes have picked up a victory here tonight. Will that be the case? We have 4 more opportunities to find out, folks. Don't go anywhere. Matchup 4 is coming up right here next on Tombstone TV. It's Debutante Brawl 3. Welcome back to Tombstone TV, and welcome back to the Debutante Brawl. And folks, who is making their... Oh, I know that! My goodness gracious me, it's the CWS Intercontinental Champion, the man they call Motor. And folks, Motor is making his way to the ring here, representing the team of the Grim Reapers. This guy is the Intercontinental Champion. He's a former two-time men's tag team champion and a former top contender at a heavyweight level as well. The man they call Motor, making his way to the ring, folks. We saw him at March at Champions 2, Season 2 finale, where he put down Carlos Reyes. It was a heck of a matchup, and of course, folks, at Fight at the Opera 3, in a Reapers Rules matchup, the special guest referee on the night, Wrench M, as his two stablemates, Motor and Jackson Gage Harris, went one-on-one. And on that night, Motor ended Jackson's reign with the Intercontinental Championship, folks. The man that they call Motor has been the champion since. He will be going to Wrestlefest 2, and who's he up against tonight, folks? The father of last week's debutante. We saw Cole Miner make his way to the ring just last week. He opened the show in a losing effort to Cara Del Diablo, and this is his father, Cole Miner Sr., making his way to the ring. This is a no-nonsense man. He's a hard worker, an absolute grafter, and he will pick away at his opponent, wear him down, pick the bones. The coal miners are here, folks, looking for gold. If you gotta think that if Cole Miner Sr. can pick up the victory here tonight, he will be a surefire contender for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleFest 2. But I'm getting ahead of myself, folks. Stomp across that midsection. Elbows to the mid, and oh my god, the left hands turn him inside out, double close. Clubbing blows across the back. Folks, this is Debutante Brawl 3, episode 87 of Tombstone TV. And let me tell you, folks, next week we are truly on the road to WrestleFest 2. In fact, that is the themed name for the event, Road to WrestleFest. Is going to be on next week as Motor lands a massive splash across Cole Miner Sr. We already know that Peter Dane will be in action against Wayne Manor in singles action, folks. And let me take you back, folks, to March of Champions 2, where we had an 8-man tag. We had 4-on-4 action. The winning team in that one, Moonbeam Originales, Major Attraction, Cara Del Diablo, and Dragon Noir, picked up victory on the night. And folks, it was announced that they would have an opportunity to fight amongst themselves as the victorious team to determine a number one contender for a championship of their choosing. Well, next week, folks, we have two singles matches between those guys. Moonbeam Originales will be in action against Major Attraction. Cara Del Diablo will be in action against you know who. And folks, the winners of those two bouts will face each other at WrestleFest 2 in a number one contenders matchup, folks, for a championship of their choosing. And I think, folks, it's likely that they'll choose the heavyweight championship, isn't it? But it's not a foregone conclusion. To each man their own. As Cole Miner Sr. here tosses the Intercontinental Champion around the outside. So, folks, next week at the road to Wrestle, Cole Miner misses with an over-the-top splash there. My god, Motor in total control. So next week, folks, we will have Peter Dane versus Wayne Manor, Diablo versus you-know-who, Moonbeam Originales versus Major Attraction, and oh, so much more. Oh, diving shoulder tackle, and Motor misses. Cole Miner double clubs across the back. And he's grabbed him by the neck, and he hit him with that cutter, that diamond cutter. The Coal Miner with the diamond cutter, and Motor gets the shoulder up. He is stalking the champion. My goodness, folks. Coal Miner going for a belly-to-belly, and Motor takes him down with the clothesline. He damn near decapitated him. 1, 2, and the kick out at 2 by Coal Miner Sr. And now it's Motor stalking Coal Miner here, folks. What's he looking for? He's got him. He's got him up high, and look at that for a release. Grim power bomb. We've got the 1, 2, 3. Motor picking up victory here tonight, folks. He goes 11-7 in his 18th ranked singles matchup, and Coal Miner Sr. loses, folks. Everyone at Debutante Brawl 3 so far has lost. The IC champion will be in action at Wrestlefest. Who will he be up against, folks? It's yet to be decided. But folks, let me tell you another matchup on next week's show. I'll tell you all about it during our next bout here tonight. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Debutamte Brawl 3, episode 87, Tombstone TV. This is our 5th matchup. And look at this very familiar smoke filling the graveyard arena, and folks, I think you know and I know what that means. Is it him? Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Noir has re-signed with CWS exclusively. This is his first appearance in Season 3. Dragon Noir, the future shop briefcase holder, making his way to the ring here, folks, for what is his 32nd ranked singles matchup. This man has 23 wins and 8 losses. Former light heavyweight champion with a reign of 112 days, a 2-time top contender, and folks, the winner of the 2025 Stadium Royale. He is the future shop briefcase holder. He has a heavyweight championship opportunity at a time and place of his choosing, and folks, he's in action here tonight at Debutante Brawl 3, representing CWS against a new coming opponent. And he will be in action next week, as I've already mentioned tonight, folks. Mumbai Moji versus Major Attraction. Cara del Diablo versus Dragon Noir. Their reward for picking up victory in that 4-on-4 match in March of Champions. Those 2 matches will, of course, have 2 winners. And folks, those 2 winners go to Wrestlefest 2, where they will fight to become #1 contender for a championship of their choosing. Every eye in CWS will be on that matchup. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here, folks, as Dragon Noir, this phenomenal Frenchman, readies himself. Who is this? Making their debut in the graveyard arena. It's Double D. Dylan, the villain. Dylan is here, folks. This guy is a mastermind. This guy is a genius within the ropes. He breaks the rules. He's got no regard for the rules at all. This guy is a referee's worst nightmare. DVD, Double D, Dylan the Villain, Dylan, whatever you want to call him, folks. This guy is like a criminal mastermind in the eyes of many. He's here to steal wins, steal hearts, and take championships. Interesting first matchup for Dylan the Villain, Dylan here in CWS. He is what he calls himself, self-professed even, the lightest heavyweight. Dragon Noir sizing up Dylan. Dylan, tall, lean, athletic, gangly, some would say, and he's using his size to his advantage as he pushes back Dragon Noir. They lock up again. Center of the ring here at Debutante Brawl 3. Folks, tonight is not done. Our next bout is going to be that Wolf Prince versus Drake Fortune matchup that I mentioned earlier. Drake is going to make his debut here tonight. After he should have debuted last week, Wolf Prince was only in the building to sign his contract last week, and instead he attacked Drake before his matchup, challenging Tiernan Og, and he picked up victory against the former two-time heavyweight champion. Good right hand. And a forearm shot to the back of the Dragon here, and Dylan whips the Dragon over the top rope, and a right hand here outside in the apron, and knocks him off the apron. Folks, none of our debuting athletes here tonight have picked up victory. Will Dylan be the first to do so? Oh my God, Dylan launching himself to the outside, and the Dragon wraps his legs up. And folks, of course, we've got a main event as well. There'll be another debut. I won't spoil who that one is. We do have a debut in the main event, and a very exciting opponent for them as well. I think you'll agree a lot of our top stars have re-signed already here for CWS. Who else would you like to see come back for Season 3? Let me know in the comment section down below as Dylan, the villain, airplane spins Dragon Noir. This guy is so crafty. And, oh, what? The lights go out, and my God, Dragon Noir appears behind Dylan and drops him with a bridge German suplex. The referee was shocked, he didn't see it. What is Dragon Noir looking to do here, folks? He turned the tide of the battle with that one over the top. That springboard drop kick, and Dylan has been dropped. Dragon back to the legs. Dylan kicks him off. Look, he's a master at escaping his enemies, and he's just proved that right now. But Dragon whips him off the rope to drop down. Dragon with the leapfrog and double foot stomps to the chest, and he just took Dylan down. We've got the 1, 2, not even a 2 count here as Dylan gets his shoulders out off the mat. The Dragon drops the elbow across the chest again, and the Dragon one more time to the outside. Launches himself in, that drop kick one more time, and a cover off of that drop kick attempt, and Dylan kicking out of 2 yet again. Has Dragon Noir taken Dylan too lightly? Dynamic count giving chase here, watching on as Dragon Noir choking the life out of Dylan, the villain Dylan. Refs count up to 2. Dragon Noir climbing to the top turnbuckle, but Dylan giving chase, and Dragon misses with the leg drop. Dylan was just a bit too quick for Dragon on that exchange. He slid into the ring, and the Dragon landed hard way on the ground. Dragon with that big headbutt. Dragon going off the ropes. What's he looking for here? And another drop kick to the side of the head, and Dylan gets dropped. Dragon. Oh, he's brought it back. The Dragonfly. And he's caught it. We've got the 1, 2. And Dylan kicks out of the Dragonflies. What does Dragon Noir got to do to pick up victory? I told you Dylan is a master escape artist, and he's done it again, folks. Kicking out of the pinfall attempt, getting out of that hold. Dylan whipping the Dragon off the ropes, drop down. Dylan goes for that back elbow. The Dragon evades it, kicks him low, scoops him up. The Dragon driver, and he's bridged it, and surely that's it, folks. 1, 2, 3. Dylan couldn't escape that one. Double D picking up a loss, and Dragon Noir claiming another victory. Massive win there for Dragon Noir, cementing himself truly as one of the top athletes here in CWS, one of the winningest athlete here, one of the most matches of any athlete here in CWS, folks. Great win there for Dragon Noir. We'll see him in action next week as he takes on Cara Del Diablo at Road to Wrestlefest. And on that show, folks, as well, I can't believe I'm saying this. After the last man standing tournament we had on episode 85 of Tombstone TV, Big Ben faced it off with Zachary Evans in the main event of the show with Hiro Satoshi as a special guest ref. This tournament was designed to have a clear-cut #1 contender to challenge Hiro Satoshi at Wrestlefest 2 for the Heavyweight Championship of the World. But it was actually a pretty sketchy finish to the main event. Big Ben counted out just as he entered the ring by Hiro. Big Ben now cannot challenge Hiro Satoshi for the Heavyweight Championship of the World. Zachary Evans versus Hiro Satoshi is your scheduled main event for Wrestlefest 2. But folks, I have been told that on next week's show, Big Ben has laid down the challenge to Zachary Evans and Hiro Satoshi for a handicap match. Big Ben wants to challenge them both with the condition that if Big Ben can somehow defeat the heavyweight champion of the world and the #1 contender in that matchup, that he will be added to the title bout and it'll become a triple threat. As unlikely as it seems that Big Ben will be able to defeat the #1 contender and the heavyweight world champion, he will be granted that opportunity in the main event of next week's show. That's right, folks, a handicap match next week, a 2-on-1 match. Big Ben will challenge Zachary Evans, the Golden Ace of CWS, with a 19-win and 9-loss record, and Hiro Satoshi with 18 wins and 2 losses. Big Ben is 14-2. I'm looking forward to that one, folks, but let's not look past the rest of tonight's show. We already know that Wolf Prince is taking on Drake Fortune in Drake's debut. That match is coming up right here next on Tombstone TV, and the main event is yet to come. Don't go anywhere. Tombstone TV, Debutamte Brawl 3 continues. Matchup number 6 and your scheduled semi-main event for the evening, folks. And I am excited for this one. We've been a week building to it. And here he is, folks. Coming out to the entrance music of Las Bestias Locas. I guess he's representing the group. This man is 1-0 here since arriving on the scene in CWS. This is Wolf Prince. And Wolf Prince is happily making his way to the ring right now, folks, for an actual scheduled match. Unlike last week where Tiernan Og was going to be in the main event of the show, taking on a debutante, taking on the surprise debutante of Drake Fortune. We had previously seen Drake's brother Nate in action earlier in the night against Loco Lobo Azul. Nate unsuccessful in that singles debut. But as Drake readied himself for the matchup and as Tiernan Og was waiting patiently in the ring for his opponent's arrival, we saw Wolf Prince dragging Drake out from the back, throwing him to the floor and charging to the ring to challenge his long-term rival, the independent scene Tiernan Og, in singles action. And folks, would you believe it, Tiernan, a 2-time top contender, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world here in CWS, was defeated by Wolf Prince in his debut matchup. And folks, Drake Fortune, who didn't get to make his debut last week at Debutamte Brawl 2, has issued the challenge. He wants Wolf Prince in singles action here tonight. And here he comes, folks. It's Wolf Prince lays waiting in the ring. Let's see if Drake can put up more of a fight this week than he did last week when this bout is actually scheduled. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, representing the Fortunate Sons. This is Drake Fortune. He is the younger brother of Miss Fortune, and he is the brother of Nate Fortune as well, the Fortunate Sons tag team here, looking for treasure, looking for gold. They reckon they've got the map to success, and so long as they follow the paths through uncharted territory, they will be successful. And here he is, folks, making the debut tonight that he should have made last week. This is Drake Fortune. Wolf Prince steadies himself and readies himself for action, and the referee rings the bell, and this matchup starts off. Low kick, right hands. And look at Wolf Prince already taking Drake flat down to the mat. Thank you for joining us here live to tape at the Graveyard Arena for Tombstone TV. This has been Debutamte Brawl 3. And folks, next week we're on the road to Wrestlefest 2. From the top, the elbow drop to the outside. The elbow drop connects. And folks, next week, let me tell you, the road to Wrestlefest, it's going to be emanating from Mumbai, India. That's right, folks, we're going to Mumbai for episode 88 of Tombstone TV. We're definitely going to be in Mumbai. You know that giant stadium in Mumbai? That's where we're going to be having Road to Wrestlefest. And then, folks, that weekend we will still be in India, staying in the city of Mumbai. As Drake rolls up, well, friends, we're going to be staying in Mumbai for Wrestlefest 2. There's something like 20 plus million people living in Mumbai. I hope to see them in the crowd for Road to Wrestlefest and for Wrestlefest 2, folks. We have an absolutely stacked show. The Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. The Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. We know the Tag Team titles will be on the line. Look at this accordion. Wolf Prince wrapping him up for the accordion and slam, and Drake gets dropped, and that might be it, folks. But no, Wolf wants to do more damage. Kicks low, that spinning heel kick, and Drake is out. Surely that's it. Wolf with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Wolf Prince goes 2-0 in CWS. Drake, you made your debut, buddy. I hope you remember any of it. That kick to the head might have knocked him silly. Folks, the main event's coming up next. We'll have one more debutante, and we will reveal one more combatant. Who's it going to be? Find out next year as Tombstone TV continues. Allow me to welcome you back to the main event of episode 87, Tombstone TV. This is Debutamte Brawl 3, and folks, if you hadn't already guessed it, representing CWS and the existing roster in your main event, folks, it's none other than the world's heavyweight champion, Hiro Satoshi. And we're getting our first look at that championship title that Hiro had edited and amended. He had it customized, something more befitting of his style. Hiro Satoshi, the heavyweight world champion. Here coming down first, which is a heck of a thing to have the world's heavyweight champion headed down to the ring before his opponent. But first, the Debutamte Brawl. We like to keep the intrigue alive. Who will he be up against, folks? Not one debutante has picked up the victory here on tonight's show. And folks, are you kidding me? The father of Prince Toro and one of the founding members of the original Los Bestias Locas coming out of retirement. That can't be him, surely. It looks like him. That's King Toro, a rival of Hiro Satoshi in the past. This man has history with many on our roster. Loco Lobozu, Pantera Loidos, Prince Toro, obviously, the Wolf Prince, Tyranno. He's wrestled Big Ben, Major Attraction, generally good. And here he is, folks. Hiro Satoshi. He couldn't possibly have been expecting. It's him, folks. It's King Toro. And Hiro takes Toro down. And folks, he came out to Los Bestias Locas music as well. Do you think? Have they really gone from strength to strength? Have they gone back and recruited Wolf Prince and the King Toro himself? What a matchup we have for you in the main event here tonight at Tombstone TV. Debutamte Brawl 3. Do you think Prince Toro knows? Did Loco Lobo know? Did Pantera Rojados know? that King Toro is here tonight. Hero charges across the ring and drives the forearm to the face. What a get for CWS to have King Toro coming out of retirement. What a victory it would be if he can pick up victory here tonight against the Heavyweight World Champion, Hiro Satoshi. As Hiro, who we saw, folks, in episode 85 in that special guest referee spot of Last Man Standing. He reffed the matchup between Big Ben and Zachary Evans. That questionable call at the end of the matchup, resulting in Big Ben getting counted out. We knew he had resigned, and here he is, folks, live to tape in action. He kicks, but no, Toro caught the leg and the elbow to the face of Hiro, and he's rolled him up. 1, 2, not even a 2 count here as Hiro gets out of it. Clothesline taking him down. Oh, and Hiro now taking down King Toro. 1, 2, and Toro gets the shoulder up. Slamming the head of King Toro off that mat. And he kicks low. Elbows to the top of the head. And one more elbow to the top of the skull. As Hiro stands on the hands here of King Toro. Hiro now stalking the King. Kicks to the midsection and he's wrapping him up with the gut wrench. Bah, bah. He took him down, and that's got to be it, folks. 1, 2, and King Toro proves his mettle and kicks out of the heavyweight champion of the world's hardest hitting maneuver. Hiro drops the knee across the already cut open face of King Toro, and he goes for that diving snapmare natural selection. And the King takes him down. Jabs, right hands again and again. Toro taking down Hiro Satoshi. Now King Toro choking the life out of the champion. God, folks, I can't get over the additions to the roster we've seen so far here in CWS Season 3. So many stars have re-signed, and so many stars have signed for the first time. King Toro going to the second rope. And he's caught him, looking for a suplex. And he turns, he walks him around. The veteran instincts of King Toro to turn him away from the rope so that he can get the pinfall. We've got the 1, and Hiro kicks out at 1. It looks to me like King Toro hasn't missed a beat since retiring. And he scooped him up. Oh my God, the shoulder breaker. Toro now, this time going to the top. And King Toro with that moonsault. That raging bull moonsault. 1, 2, and the shoulder up again. And King Toro looks surprised that the heavyweight champion is still alive in the fight. Hiro avoids the stomp. Gut punches King Toro. Elbow, right hand, and now, folks, these heavyweights slugging away at each other. My goodness. King Toro, Hiro Satoshi. And Hiro's taking control. And these guys slugging it out here, folks, in the dynamic hand, catching it all. My goodness. And the spinning heel kick. Hiro takes Toro down. Kicks him. He's wrapped him up. My goodness gracious me. Hiro Satoshi picking up victory in the main event. He goes 19-2. And King Toro makes it a clean sweep. Not one debutante picked up victory here tonight. Hiro Satoshi, the heavyweight world champion, is still dominant. What a roster we have for you here in CWS. What a night of action we've given you here in CWS. Folks, we're on the road to Wrestlefest next week in Mumbai, India. That's next Tuesday night on Tombstone TV. And then, folks, the following Saturday, Wrestlefest 2 itself, also in Mumbai, India. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're waiting for, folks. CWS is where the best virtual wrestlers virtually wrestle. My name is BBA. I'm full of an awesome. You guys have been class. Remember to stay decent, and I hope to see you here again next week for CWS Tombstone TV. Thank you, and good night.